Good morning, Warriors. Today is January 18th, 2023. My name is Matthew.
And my name is Gianna, and our national day today is National Thesaurus Day. So, like I said, it's January 18th, so we were honoring Peter Mark Rodgett, the author of Rodgett's Thesaurus, who was born on this day all the way back in 1779.
Cool. News you can use Mrs. Cain's eSports announcement, so roll that clip.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Cain, and I'm here to remind you about eSports. We've had signups for a week outside my room, and I do have a Smash team that I'm going to be signing up this week, and a lot of interest in other sports, but I don't have enough to make other teams. So if you're interested in playing any of the eSport games, Smash, Fortnite, Rocket League, Valorant, they're all listed on my door. Please sign up immediately. I need to form those teams this week because we start scrimmages next week and then an 8-week playoff. So if you have any questions, please feel free to see me. And I hope to see you gaming.
Happy birthday to Andrew Gaffeld on the 18th and Caitlin Mass. So that's today. Happy birthday, guys.
All right, for lunch duty, we have Vita. And for 7th and 8th graders, that is Mora and Cleaver. So make sure you are just doing what you got to do, just because you are the little lower part of the... You know what? Let's do it.
All right. Sports and clubs, we have 0. So stay tuned for more. Verse of the week, what is that?
Our verse of the week is Colossians 1:17. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. Now on to the interview with Saira and Mr. Bayless.
I'm currently doing substitute teaching here at the school, but I'm also on contract to do all the sports photography for the school, so all the actual event photography, the games and playoffs and that type of thing. And that's what I do as a profession now. When I was 14, I was actually introduced to photography by, believe it or not, an algebra teacher at my high school who was the yearbook advisor. And she taught me how to do black and white darkroom work. And 2 years later, I was actually working for a local newspaper. And then a year after that, I got second place in a national contest for best spot news photo of 1981. So it's been a journey. It's always been something that was a hobby that has now turned profession. It was probably a passion that I should have pursued, but I was finding other paths in life to experiment with. But photography eventually came back, and that's what's really got me passionate and hooked on now. Patience and endurance. You have to be actually physically fit. The equipment, especially for sports photography, the big lenses, you have to have a lot of upper body strength to carry the lenses. You have to understand the game. For a sports photographer, if you don't understand the game, it's difficult to be in the right position to actually get the shots that you need. And so you have to have a lot of patience, you have a lot of persistence, you have to be able to take risks and maybe go where other photographers aren't going to get the shots that they won't get. Most of all, you also have to have an eye for what makes a good photograph, so as far as composition and lighting and understanding how to use light to your advantage. So that's a lot of the things that I used to teach in the photography classes here, is how to look at that and understand the light that you're working with and how to use it to your best advantage. Don't, no. It's a very competitive environment, and there's lots of changes in technology, there's lots of changes in the way that many clients want their photos. Some want them right away, others you have a few hours to send up. Regardless, find your own unique way of shooting and master that, and that way your photos can stand out from the rest of the crowd. So you have to kind of develop a brand or a style or an expectation, and then you have to learn to be consistent regardless of the situation that you're in. So if it's bad weather, you can't stop a sporting event because there's bad weather unless it's lightning, but if you have bad weather, you've got to compensate for that. If you have bad lighting, if you have a bad angle, you have to figure out some way to overcome that. So you got to troubleshoot and make sure that your client gets the result they want, because if you satisfy them every time, they'll keep coming back and asking for you to do more. So yeah, you have to understand the principles behind photography, how to use your light, and then you have to make sure that you can get the pictures and understand what the client wants and make sure that the pictures you deliver are exactly what they're asking for.